A person's greatness is shaped by their thoughts. This timeless truth has been proven again and again by the lives of successful people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos. Napoleon Hill once said in his famous book, "Think and Grow Rich," "What you think about, you become." But if that's true, why do so many people still struggle to succeed? Do they not think about their future? Or do they simply fail to see their own potential? Today, a story will reveal the answer and teach you a powerful lesson that can change your life forever. Stay with me until the end, I promise. This story will be worth your time. Once, in a busy railway station, there lived a beggar. Every day he survived by asking passengers for alms as they waited for their trains. One afternoon, he noticed a well-dressed businessman stepping onto the platform, his suit sharp, his posture confident. The beggar thought to himself, "This man must be rich. If I ask him for money, he'll surely give me a generous amount." With hope in his eyes, he approached the businessman and stretched out his hand. But instead of giving him money, the businessman asked, "Do you always just take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar froze. No one had ever asked him that before. Confused, he replied softly, "Sir, I'm just a beggar. I survive by asking. I have nothing to give to anyone." The businessman smiled slightly and said, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have no right to ask for anything. I'm a businessman. I believe in exchange. If you offer me something, I'll give you something in return. But if you have nothing to give, I cannot give you anything either." Without another word, he boarded his train and left. The beggar stood there, speechless. Those words echoed in his mind. If you want to receive, you must first give. That night he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking, "What can I possibly give? I have nothing." 2 days passed. He didn't beg. He only thought. On the third day, while sitting at the station, he noticed a small patch of wildflowers blooming beside the tracks. Their colors were bright, full of life, and then an idea bloomed in his mind. What if I offer something in return? What if I give people a flower every time they give me money? He gently picked a few flowers and went back to his usual spot. That day, when someone dropped a coin in his bowl, he smiled and handed them a flower. To his surprise, people smiled back. Some even thanked him. Days went by, and something incredible happened. More people began to give him money. He noticed a pattern. When he had flowers, people gave generously. When he ran out, the donations stopped. He finally understood. People don't just like to give. They love to receive something in return. One morning, while giving out flowers, he spotted the same businessman again, sitting in a train. Excited, he ran to him and said, "Sir, today I have something to offer. If you give me money, I'll give you flowers in return." The businessman smiled, handed him some cash, and accepted the flowers. "You've learned the true value of exchange," he said. "Today you're no longer a beggar. You're a businessman." The train departed, and the beggar stood there, his heart full of a new understanding. 6 months later, at the same railway station, 2 well-dressed men met again. One looked at the other curiously and said, "Do I know you?" The other smiled. "Yes, we met twice before, right here on this platform." The businessman frowned, thinking hard. Then his eyes widened. "Wait, you're the beggar, the one who gave me flowers." The former beggar laughed. "Yes, that was me. But today I'm no longer a beggar. I run a successful flower business, and I'm traveling to expand it." The businessman was astonished. "That's amazing. What changed?" The flower seller replied, "You taught me something priceless. We only receive when we give." That day I realized I was never a beggar. I was a businessman all along. I just had to see myself that way. They shook hands once again, this time as equals. And as their trains departed in opposite directions, their journeys continued. Both changed forever. Your life is shaped by how you see yourself. If you believe you are small, you'll stay small. But if you recognize your true potential, you'll grow beyond limits. Because when your thoughts change, your future changes too. If this story inspired you, tell us what you learned in the comments, give it a like, and share it to inspire someone else today. See you in the next story.